I did put some eggs into my Instant Pot to try to do some hard-boiled eggs, because I haven't done like hardly anything with my Instant Pot yet. So I'm still very much learning how to run the Instant Pot. We heckin' love you. Thank you. Ah. Heck. Thank you for the love. I appreciate it. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do something. Will some tea do? I mean, I'm pretty good on the fluids at this point. I just haven't had food. We were gonna sell some iron. Man. Alright, there we go.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
Nerd boy, thank you very much for that gifted sub to our lovely friend Ginger with Souls. We love Ginger with Souls. Send smoked salmon with leek mushrooms and cherry tomatoes and a light pesto cream sauce. That sounds amazing. Ugh. I've been making a bunch of pesto and cream sauce pasta myself as well lately. It's an excellent choice. I've been using, well, I wouldn't necessarily say that it's a cream sauce. I've been using ricotta cheese. Wish you had pasta with it? Yeah. Red pesto is nice too. How do you make your red pesto? Because I feel like there's a number of ways to make red pesto. Because like sun-dried tomatoes or sun-dried red peppers would be amazing. Okay, can I maybe put this medallion back now? Do I not need it? We go to a professional store for it? Very well. I'm curious what makes it red. Alright, we need the golden apple from down here. But we can't miss the Inquisitor. Tomatoes? Wait, it's a pesto with tomato? Doesn't that just make it tomato sauce? What? No, don't put blood in your pasta sauce. Leaked. I'm getting very concerned about your eating habits, sir. Ah. There we go. Oh, oops. Uh-huh. Oops, indeed. It's called Primavera Red Pesto. And like, I accept, but also I am confused. Man. I'm over here paying attention to the pesto and not, like, the things I'm fighting. But yeah, that's my confusion, because pesto is basil leaves and the other thing. Basil leaves and olive oil, right? That's what makes up pesto. But you can also put basil leaves in tomato sauce. And you also put olive oil in it. You can put garlic in it, you can put pine nuts in it, but those two ingredients are supplemental ingredients. They are not required to make pesto. I like them both, but they are not required. They are supplemental ingredients. But yes, pine nuts and garlic. But here's my thing. The thing that makes pesto is basil leaves and olive oil. But the thing that makes red tomato sauce is tomato, basil, and olive oil. So at what point is it pesto and not tomato sauce if you have added tomatoes to your pesto? This is my question. At what point is it no longer pesto and instead red sauce? Tomatoes in pesto isn't pesto. That is my argument. Okay. Fair. This is my confusion too. Like, how is it still pesto? Because this is red pesto. Eliara Drake picked up some red pesto, and it comes in a jar, I'm assuming. And it's called red pesto, and it has tomatoes and all the rest of the stuff. Thickness of the sauce, viscosity of the sauce, okay. And it's good, I believe you. I 100% believe you that it is a good time. But like, it's only a spoon in my whole pot? So yeah, I always put more pesto than that. I'll put like 2 or 3 spoons of pesto into like a single serving of pasta. So there's that. Aren't the tomatoes and red pesto sun-dried? That would make sense. That would make sense. I don't know. We would have to ask Eliara. Eliara is the one who has it. Are they sun-dried tomatoes, or does it just say tomatoes? Possible. I'm only reading the label. Usually, like, it'll mention sun-dried tomatoes if they're sun-dried tomatoes, though, I feel. Like, it'll specifically say somewhere. It just says tomatoes? It doesn't specify sun-dried tomatoes? Alright. So there goes that theory. Ah! I ate too fast. I was hungry. I mean, a mood. I'm pretty sure when I actually get food, I'm gonna eat it too fast as well. Because that's the vibe. Now I want pesto pasta. I know, right? It sounds so amazing. Also, if my shoulders could stop locking up, that would be fabulous. The definition of pesto is basically that the ingredients are crushed in a mortar and pestle. Interesting. So as long as it's all crushed together in a mortar and pestle, it qualifies as... Hey, come here. Sends the message Niffler sound. Need to make it again sometime with homemade pesto? Yes. Agree. Always more pesto. Ah! 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 I'm taking all the damage here. So very few fluids. That is why a sun-dried tomato works, but a proper tomato would not. Ah. So we have dehydrated tomatoes to optimize hydration. What? Somebody sent me a treat. Who's attacking me with a treat stream? Thank you very much. My goodness. Stabby stab. Yes, mini stabby stab. What is happening? I can't even see. Where's my thing? Tipsy Tiger. Thank you very much for the pasta. I appreciate it. Now I want to make a big dinner for my loved ones and I'm gonna go have a cry BRB. Yeah. Gosh, it's been a very long time since I was able to like sit down and you need to eat. Please have a food. Thank you. Food has some. Yes. What you got, Purple Kara? What is the food of choice? Ah. These spiders. Leftover fried rice with some leftover steak? That sounds amazing. I love that. Ow! These spiders hit hard. Dang. Sheesh. Can I teleport back home? No. Dang it. I just wanted to teleport back home. We also need some sleep, but we need to go see the Inquisitor. I found out if I get this new job, my pay will increase by 10K a year? Tipsy Tiger! Yes! Let me see some torches in chat. I am here for this new job. Sheesh. Yeah. Right, Compass? Also, hello, Compass. Welcome back to Mountain Shade Village. Hope you're having a good one out there. Yes! All of the luck for Tipsy Tiger getting this new job. Getting out of the job that's a tough time. Moving on to one that's hopefully better in all regards. I wish you the best, Tipsy Tiger. That's so awesome. I need to see if I even get an in-person interview. Yes! So good luck! Good luck out there for the interview. For all of those things. I hope it goes so well for you. All of those torches of support out there. We love to see it. Look at this! Look at all these people who are rooting for you. Look at that. Alright, talk to this jerk. I think I can be trusted. I don't... What is this thing that I'm supposed to bring him? I don't... It looks like an exclamation request. Maybe it's just that I don't have enough rapport with the guy. Which, in and of itself... How much firewood do I need? 20? I need some more flyers. Yeah. You got a village behind you, Tipsy Tiger. We're all out here rooting you on. Alright, I brought him some firewood. Glad to see you're with us in our righteous battle. I'm really not. I'm not sure, but obviously you are more trusted than most of my guards, so here's your permission. If you see anything suspicious, tell me immediately. Very well. Journey is speeds and eats losers for breakfast. Yes. Ever since I discovered the speed potion, I hate walking around at normal speed. It just takes forever. Alright, unlock area. Finally, I can use the western half of the graveyard. And just huck that over the fence there. Well, that doesn't work. Apparently I can throw them over the north fence, but not over the south fence. Amazing. Journey, I don't know if I shared with you, but I saw your bisexual tag. I am pansexual. Y'all are valid, and I don't let anyone tell you different. Blessed to be here. Yes, it is. It can be a tough time out there in the world, no matter what your identity. So it's nice to be able to have the chance to have a space where life can just be, you know? And I've spent a lot of time kind of being in a margin, because it's taken a while for folks to get to a point where bisexuality and gender fluidity and things like that are accepted by any part of either those within the LGBT or outside of the LGBT. And it can be really frustrating sometimes, but I have gotten to a point where I just don't have the time for people who can't figure out to accept me just as I am. You know, I spent a lot of time in my younger life especially being really concerned about being accepted and having people around who, like, not even just like being focused on being accepted, but being focused on convincing people that I should be accepted. And I have reached a point now that I don't have the time to convince somebody that my identity is real, you know? And I'm very thankful that I reached a point in my life where I wasn't expending that energy superfluously, you know? And I hope that everybody else finds a time in their lives when that is the case as well, because it takes a lot to try to get everybody on your side, you know? And the truth of the matter is, you don't need to convince all of those people, because the haters don't care one way or the other, ultimately, right? The haters don't actually have a stake in your life, because it's up to you. It's up to you to be the person that you want to be. And that's going to happen with or without their opinion, as long as you can let it happen, you know? And it took me a long time to figure that out. But I'm very thankful that I got to a point where I did. Because it's made a huge difference. Alright, we are going to change up our cargo here a little bit. I don't need any more stone. All of those can go. We are gonna grab these dudes and just put them in the hut here, because I don't actually need to be harvesting any more stone at this point. So I suppose that stone can still, like, go places, but I just don't need any more getting cut, because we already have like a full trunk of stone. I don't need that much. Alright, since we're here, we're gonna collect some honey, hopefully some bees. And then we are going to teleport to the lighthouse again, so that we can go see the astrologer. We got some more wax, which is good, because we are going to need a ton of candles if we do anything big in the church. You're good at calculating angles and stuff, right? Oh, that sounds like a lot of work, so I'm not too sure. Well, great. Thanks for that, astrologer. I'm a cishet male in my 30s and use he, him pronouns. I'm ashamed to say that it was a recent realization that my thoughts and feelings about identity have no bearing on the identities of others. That is not to say that I bore any ill will towards anyone because of their identity, but I experienced doubt and confusion that should never have been there. You know? I'm not articulating what I'm trying to say well. Are you trying to say that growing up, your perception of identity was based out of what you had learned and what you experienced, and that it was not the same for others? Because that's kind of what I'm gleaning from your thoughts there. Yeah. So that is a realization that a lot of people have come to realize. Have you helped the astrologer with his issues? I need the 3 parts of the barrel. Or I need to ask him. I'm working on the thing with the Gypsy Baron. Which has led me to the point that I need to go to the fort. But when I went to the fort, all I got was like the henchman. This guy. I was taught a set of rules, and it took me a long time to break those in my brain. Yeah. I mean, like, all of the lessons that we learn as kids from our parents and from those who are close to us when we are growing up, like, that's a lot that we have to unlearn as we grow up into adults, you know? Whether it's just a perception of people or all of that kind of stuff. Ask about any concerns about his family or something. Not about his. The only thing that he talked about was the Esmeralda being pregnant, and we needed to go talk to the Gypsy Baron about Esmeralda. And we talked to the Gypsy Baron, and the Gypsy Baron needed us to go talk to somebody in the fort about... Alright, I'm gonna wait for those onions to be done before we start up another thing here. I'm so close. I would think he would help with the calculations by now. I haven't finished the thing with the barrel yet. So there's that.